Hi everybody, it's Chartsky. It's March 30th, 2017. Hard to believe March has just flown by. And this is the, I guess, fifth in the last video in this little series of what we've done here at the end of March, every day this week. Today is another day we were done in about 45 minutes. We had to sit for a while. You've already seen the trades, but I guess it's a little bit different application of one. Sometimes trading happens fast, and sometimes you have to really be patient. You have to have the discipline to sit and wait and nurse a trade as long as price action is doing what you expect it to do. So with that said, here are, I guess this is pretty much the entire morning in the live trading room as we called and managed the trades. Okay, boy, just a minute, there we go. Okay, boy, we're sure getting a push down in gold. Remember, we've rolled over to the June contract here. Had big news. I'm going to try and get in up here at 50 half. It's going to be an add-on, 50 half, 51 half, because we may have a vacuum here. If it pushes down again, we'll lower the add-on, maybe 5 ticks or so, and we'll go for 20 ticks from 50 and a half. Okay, and this guy, I don't know where this is coming from. This sure pushing up in crude oil. I'll go in up there at 77 above the red SR level. Buy 77 in crude for 15 ticks, but looking to get a fill here in gold first. 50 and a half for 20 ticks with an add-on 51 and a half. And let's just see if we want to get in at our price. Now remember, we can lower gold down to 50. Let's do that. 50, add on 51. We may not get in. We got to get in before it turns down again. 50 for 20 ticks, add on 51. We're going to manage it from 1250. And again, this was, I don't know what this is, but that was I guess it was a pre-market I mean pre-report spike, and there she goes on up. All right, we're in at 50, but we've got to make it a 20 tick trade. Add on I'm going to make it 25 ticks. 25 tick target in gold with an add-on up there at 1251. So we got a part fill. Well, we got a full fill, but a part position rather. We're just going to sit up there at 49.77 in crude oil and wait. We're not going to worry if gold comes up and fills 51. That'll be a gift.
And we got the close of that candle before it closed. Right here. That's a good sign. Wait a minute. We're under an SR level. Sorry about that. All right, knock it down to 20 ticks. Sorry. Maybe able to get 22 or something like that, but sorry about that. I didn't realize we were on the wrong side of an SR level. Can't do that. Oh, wait a minute. All right, let's take off the buy in crude oil, and instead I'm going to turn and sell this push up. And this is aggressive, but we need to get in under 50, so let's go in at 49.96 on a sell. 95. Let it make a new high by a tick. 49.95. Counter trend selling crude oil. It's very aggressive. We can get 15 ticks coming down out of it before it gets back to this level right here. May not reach up and touch us. I think it will. Could go through us a couple of ticks. Looks like the euro might want to retrace, but it's still in a little range down there, and I don't want to fool with it right now. Come on, crude oil, reach up there, tag us and turn. 15 ticks at a crude oil pre-market here, and that'd be pretty good. For all that sell-off in gold has kind of died now. And if we miss crude, we just miss it on the turn down. I thought it was going to get up here and try and tag 50. Was pretty sure the computer's going to front run it and not let it get up to 50, but we're going in 95. So your zone is 49.95 to 50 even in crude, and we're going in on the bottom part of it. May not get it. Let's be patient. We want fills at our prices. It did come back up here and tag 20.5 where we were originally trying to get in. So price is doing what it should. We're getting the levels. Just didn't know if we'd get filled up here. So it's an add-on trade. We can take a little bit of heat with it. So we'll get in the more sure fill down here. And if it comes screaming down, we can extend beyond that SR level. But for now, until it shows further weakness, sustained weakness, I'm just going to take 20 ticks. Come on, crude oil. It's trying to hit up there and make new highs. Should be attracted into that 50 level, 49.95 to 50. Just hit on the highs though. And we're not going to worry if it gets through us a few ticks. Now, if it gets through 50 by a few ticks, that'll be a horse of a different color. This is aggressive to very aggressive. jumping in front of the move up, trying to catch the retracement, not catch the trend after the retracement. We're looking to be the retracement. All right, it's hitting on us in crude. Part fill, there we go. And knock it down to 15 ticks all out. And gold is turning down pretty good. I may extend this 5 ticks. We didn't get the add-on. I'm watching it to see if we're going to extend it. Let's extend it 5 ticks. We can always come back if we need to. It's not very far through that SR level. I think it can poke through there and fill us. And the euro resolved to the downside. So let's see if we can get in at 107,700 on a sell in the euro. We have to come down just a little bit. $107,690 sell in the euro. Drop it down 2 ticks. You got to give this trade room to work. It's got a good strong push up. It's got to slow down the train and then turn back down. 25 ticks in gold, and it's slowing down. It's a little simple sell of the pivot lows in the euro. This is 101 stuff. This is not 101 stuff. This is not, but there's sometimes simple, easy little trades. And if she keeps coming down, we'll go ahead and take the euro off. $25 ticks on part of an add-on trade in gold. We can still get filled on the add-on part. And if we do, we're going to knock the target back down to 20 ticks based on that price action. But for now, we're okay. This guy tried to turn down to us. It should be attracted into this SR level like a magnet, so we should be fine sitting there waiting on a fill at 49.80. Let's see. Looking all right in the euro. This will be 16 ticks all out in the euro. Looks like gold may make a run up there for our add-on position. We'll try to. It's come exactly where we started at 1250 and a half. I'm not sure we would have been filled. We may be done fast today. I just don't know that gold's got it in it for 25 ticks. It's hitting back up here at 1250, and it's running into a little bit of temporary resistance, and there it poked through. You may be able to get a fill a couple ticks higher in the euro, but I'm going to sit here at 107.690, and that's a more sure fill. Okay, it's hitting on us in the euro, I guess feeling really light. That dome's not moving. Here comes gold. Is it going to let us in on the add-on? Remember, we're knocking the target down to 20 ticks from 1250 if we can get the add-on. Even if it comes close, we're going to knock it down. And that's close, so let's knock the target down. And let's look for a fill on the add-on. It should just get to 51. Now these are more aggressive, these add-ons, and they're a little bit nerve-wracking until you get used to them. But when the markets are moving, they're really nice. This second position is like a gift. Didn't quite get up there. And these are the frustrating kind. They come within a tick or two of filling the add-on, then they turn right back the direction they're supposed to turn, and you're not in. This didn't get up. The euro didn't. We just can't follow it down any lower. So let's be patient. We're waiting for crude oil to turn down its 15 ticks into that SR level. Waiting on an add-on in gold. Waiting on a fill in the euro, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. If we don't get the add-on, I'm going to put the rest of the position on at 12.50 on a trade through, and we'll just make it a normal trade. It's pushed up to try and fill this add-on. It's come within a tick or two. Euro's just kind of dead. I don't like this price action in the euro. I'm taking the euro trade off. Okay, let's take the euro off and let's go. And there's our add-on, so we're in gold on the add-on. $20 ticks from the first target, so it's 20 ticks and 30 ticks in gold. This is going to be a big old gold trade. Waiting on crude oil to get drawn right into this SR level, and we'll be well out by then. Gold hadn't gotten through 1251 except a few ticks, 2 ticks, maybe 3. It's just going to hang around, or it should. We don't know how long. And then turn back down and resume its push. That's the trade. I didn't think we'd get in on the add-on. Average fill is 12.50 and a half, so we've got that to work with on a scratch if we need to. 5 minutes to 9. These add-on trades are a little scary till you take a few of them. Come on, crude oil's coming right down into us. I am about to go to break even. Trying to give it every chance. This guy's continuing down, just didn't come up. So we couldn't get in. That's all right. Sometimes you can't. We're in a good add-on trade in gold, and we caught the high in crude oil. A lot of times we'll get in like this on crude oil or gold or something, and we can be in a couple of ticks off the high of the session. So anybody tells you can't do it consistently, you can. You just got to know how. We may have to wait on this gold trade. That's all right. We'll nurse it. It's a big old add-on trade, 20 and 30 ticks in gold. We came within 1 tick of us in crude oil. Got to go to break even. It'll just push on down. We'll probably just go to +1, make it a free trade. He shouldn't have any trouble getting through our 15 tick target. And Eric is missing again. He's missing all these good trades. You can lead a horse to water. See, technically crude oil could float right on back up to the high, close to it, knock us out at break even, then come down. I think the odds of that are pretty low. Also, at the same time, it could continue the strong push up. So being at break even is just, I think, a smart move. It'll come down just a little bit. I'll go to +1, make it a free trade, not even have to worry about it anymore. Look at it. We can concentrate on the add-on in gold. Gold is 20 and 30 ticks. Filled us pretty perfectly on the first part and came up and filled us pretty perfectly on the second part. 9 o'clock. Now, crude oil could do something here, so we got to be careful. It should get pulled into that before it takes off, but it may just be strong market. +1 in crude oil. We'll cover cost and commissions just in case it comes flying back up. Okay. And let's just wait on gold. We're under the average fill in gold. It's 1250.5. If we have to scratch, we're going to scratch from right up here. So don't let it scare you off. I mean, well, don't let it worry you. I mean, we're still right at our average fill. still expect gold to turn down pretty good when it resumes. I'm not going to buy crude oil if it pushes back up here. In fact, I'll probably sell it at 50. We tried the low end of the little range. I'll try the upper end if we have to. I'm still thinking it should get attracted into this SR level before it takes off. It's kind of gotten, well, not really even close. So I still think it should get attracted down into there. Don't worry about gold. They may run the stops right here before it turns down. Maybe a head fake. It's a thin market. Just stay patient. We've done our job with the great entries. Now we just have to let the market do its job. Not get scared away. Sometimes these things take a while. I mean, if they're dead, you just have to be patient. Crude oil's trying to turn down. It's doing what it should do. You just have to know about the existence of this SR level. Makes all the sense in the world when it's there on your chart and you see it should get drawn into here like a magnet. Basically, we've got the 50 to 51 little zone here in gold. All right, there's our target in crude oil. So we're looking good with an add-on working in gold. I was going to draw the little zone in here that we talked about and how we got in. There. Makes it easier if I put it on the screen for you to see. And again, you have to know it's there. Of course, I teach you how to do that in one-on-one. We don't really go into how you do it here in the trading room. And this is close enough, I guess. Could have been front run by the computers. Euro's coming back up. I don't want it now. We took our sell off in that a long time ago. Boy, I'd sure like to see gold get under 1250. Get out of that zone, push down. There, it got through it. Now let's see it push down. Remember, the average fill is 50.5 up there. This is an add-on in gold, 20 and 30 tick targets. I guess I ought to, in a minute, figure out what happened with crude oil and why it spiked out of just a dead range. They're at what, 825, 823, whatever time it did it. All right, this is the first sign that I don't like in gold. It poked down and came back into the zone. It's not enough for us to get out on this add-on trade. But I don't much like it. I would have much preferred to see it get through here, like I said, get down under 1250 and then break down. That's what we're waiting on. They may run the stops. Let's see if I can get my little red ball up here. They may run the stops at this pivot right here. Pivot high. So I'm not too concerned if it comes out top of the zone. But I'd rather just see them go ahead and get about business and push it down under 1250 and then just go. Sometimes you have to nurse these, sometimes they just go straight to the target. I guess this whole week has been lack of liquidity and not much movement, a lot of fear and uncertainty in the markets. So we just be prepared to just wait, be patient. 20 and 30 ticks in gold. Gosh, we have to sit here an hour and wait on it. That's a pretty good hourly rate of pay, isn't it? Already got a great trade in crude oils. Forgot about that. Got to add that to our hourly rate of pay. So, again, be patient. If something changes with the trade, I'll tell you. All right, 107,700. As long as we're waiting on gold, 107,700 is a good sell now in the euro for 16 ticks coming down. I mean, we can't guarantee that gold is going to work out. It should, but it's been in this little whip range. Well, this zone, it's not really a whip range, I'm sorry. It's been in this little 1250 to 1251 zone for a long time. So until it gets under and pushes, we can't be sure we're going to get anything out of gold. Got a good one in crude oil, counter trend trade. Got in what, 2 ticks off the high. So as long as we're waiting on gold, let's see what we can get into in the euro. Back down to 1250 in gold and 1 tick under. And see if this is the time it gets under 1250 and breaks down. We pretty much know where price is going. We don't always know how it's going to get there, and we certainly don't know when. We know what we want to see, and we're seeing it, just like we said we were looking for. Let's see if we can get on down. Push, push, push. Make new lows. Fill us at 20 and 30 ticks. Let's take the euro off so we don't have to babysit that one, because gold is turning down. 20 and 30 tick targets. Come on down. I'm trying to give it every chance. These were really good entries. All right, go to break even. Oops, sorry about that. I'm sorry, +1 on the average fill. Let's just go to +1 on the average fill. Came within 1 tick of us. It'll get there. Remember, we got an SR level. It's going to attract it like a magnet. We'll be out before then. 20 and 30 tick targets. We're at +1. The add-on is a free trade now. Should go through us. Should tag that SR level. And there we go. Great add-on. Tag the SR level. Gold is acting just like it should. So we had 20 ticks. Add on 30 ticks. This is an add-on trade. And another great morning. Took a little bit longer than we thought on this guy, but it was well worth the wait. So we'll see if there are any questions. If there are, we'll deal with them. Otherwise, another great spring day to get out and enjoy the golf course.
Okay, that's it. A really great add-on trade in gold with trend. Guess it would have helped if I had put that little SR zone in there earlier. I see those all over the place. Don't always put them on the charts, but I do teach you how to do it in one-on-one if you're ever interested in that. Teach you how to pick the tops and bottoms in one-on-one if you're ever interested in that. Notice in crude oil we did pick the top to within a couple of ticks. And then we talked about the zone of 49.95 to 50. If you look at your charts from later in the morning, you'll see that price did get up to 50, turned right down. You would have had an extra 15 or 20 ticks available right there. So the biggest thing I think you should take away from this, if you've had the patience to sit through this video and watch it, you've got the patience to sit through trades. Sometimes they happen quickly. Sometimes you enter and price goes right to your profit target if there's follow through in the markets. There's not this week. There's been uncertainty. There's been fear. Price hasn't been moving too well. Now, it did shoot up in gold after it bottomed at the SR level, did fail in the euro and shoot up, and you could have picked the bottom in that too, but hopefully they're going to start doing better and have more follow through. Even with the poor price movement this week, we've done great. So trading is a lifestyle. It's a choice, and we're going to choose to reward ourselves by taking tomorrow off. Anyway, here's the CFTC disclaimer. It's very important, and I urge you to read it. And if you want more information, please visit my blog at www.chartsky.com, or if you have any questions, send me an email to chartskytrades@gmail.com. And thanks for watching.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out here.